The 2024 postseason Pirelli tire test has concluded, leaving fans and teams with much to analyze ahead of the highly anticipated 2025 Formula One season. This rigorous 9-hour testing session provided teams with crucial data about their cars and drivers. While the event showcased several promising performances, it also left questions about how the absence of certain drivers, particularly Lewis Hamilton, might influence the dynamics of the upcoming season. Let's delve deeper into the key takeaways and explore what lies ahead for the teams and drivers. One of the most impressive highlights of the test came from Carlos Sainz, who managed to secure the second fastest lap time while completing an impressive 146 laps for Williams. This performance was only narrowly overshadowed by Lawson, who logged the most laps of the day with 159 and ended as the fastest driver. For much of the test, Sainz held the top spot on the timesheets, only being dethroned as the sun set over Abu Dhabi. What made Sainz's performance particularly noteworthy was that his lap time was faster than the one Alex Albon set during qualifying for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix just a few days earlier. While times during tire tests can be deceptive due to variations in fuel loads, engine mappings, and tire compounds, Sainz's achievement is still a significant indicator of Williams' potential for 2025. Expectations were tempered, with teams unlikely to push their machinery to extreme limits during testing. Despite this, Sainz's performance stands as a testament to both his skill and the progress Williams has made. Adding to Williams' optimism is the recent partnership with Santander. The Spanish banking giant, which ended its 18-year relationship with Ferrari, now brings substantial backing to the Williams team. Sainz's strong showing has undoubtedly given the team and its lead driver, Alex Albon, much to consider regarding their competitiveness and prospects for becoming consistent point scorers in the midfield battle. Another standout performer was Nico Hülkenberg, who continued to defy expectations with his reliability and performance. The German driver, who returned to F1 after a 3-year hiatus, has played a pivotal role in rejuvenating Haas. His fourth-place finish in the tire test, behind only Sainz, George Russell, and Lawson, underscores his ability to extract maximum performance from his car. Hülkenberg completed 113 laps during the session, further demonstrating his consistency and fitness. His rookie teammate, F2 champion Bortoleto, managed 130 laps but could only set the 18th fastest time. For the Brazilian, the primary goal was to acclimate to F1 machinery rather than set competitive lap times. Nonetheless, Hülkenberg's strong showing highlights his importance to Haas and cements his role as a key figure in their plans for the future. The test also offered a platform for rookie drivers to showcase their potential. Among them, Kimi Antonelli stood out despite battling the flu. The Italian prodigy managed to set the 5th fastest time, finishing just behind his Mercedes teammate George Russell and Hülkenberg. Although Antonelli's total of 62 laps was relatively low, his performance demonstrated his ability to compete under pressure and adapt quickly to F1's demands. For Mercedes, Antonelli's maturity and competitive spirit are encouraging signs for the future. While this tire test was not a make-or-break moment for the young driver, his approach to the session was professional and methodical, reaffirming his potential as a future star in the sport. Other rookies, like Bortoleto, also gained valuable experience, though their times were less noteworthy. The tire test served as an essential learning opportunity for these drivers, many of whom had limited exposure to F1 machinery. Their performances, while not headline-grabbing, laid the groundwork for their development in the sport. Yuki Tsunoda's first outing with Red Bull in 4 years was another focal point of the test. The Japanese driver completed 127 laps and set the 7th fastest time. While his lap times may not have been exceptional compared to his peers, Tsunoda expressed satisfaction with his performance. He highlighted his ability to identify the car's limitations, a critical skill for any driver aiming to compete at the highest level. Red Bull team principal Laurent Mekies praised Tsunoda's readiness to step into a leading role, potentially replacing Sergio Perez. However, the decision to part ways with Perez is complicated by financial factors, including a reported $16 million cost to terminate his contract. The financial implications, coupled with the sponsorship and prize money Perez brings to the team, make this a challenging decision for Red Bull. Lawson, who drove the most laps during the test, finished P13 on the timesheets. While his performance was less impressive than Tsunoda's in terms of lap times, Lawson's endurance and ability to gather data were invaluable for the team. The varied strategies and setups employed during the session make it difficult to draw definitive conclusions about Red Bull's plans. However, the data collected will play a crucial role in shaping their driver lineup for 2025. One of the most notable absentees from the tire test was Lewis Hamilton. The seven-time world champion missed the session due to sponsor commitments and obligations with Mercedes, including visits to Rwanda and the team's facilities in Stuttgart, Brackley, and Brixworth. While Hamilton's absence was understandable, it could complicate his transition to Ferrari, where he is set to begin a new chapter in his illustrious career. Hamilton acknowledged that missing the test might delay his adaptation to Ferrari's car and systems. Former world champion Nico Rosberg expressed concerns about Hamilton's ability to regain his dominant form, particularly after being outperformed by George Russell during their time as teammates. Ferrari has high expectations for Hamilton, hoping he can deliver results alongside Charles Leclerc and contend for championships. The coming years will test Hamilton's resilience and adaptability as he seeks to make his mark with the Scuderia. As the 2024 Constructors' Champions, McLaren is gearing up to maintain its competitive edge in 2025. The team is reportedly planning a more revolutionary approach to their car design, seeking to stay ahead in a tightly contested field. Pato O'Ward's performance during the test was a positive sign, as he set the seventh fastest time after completing 116 laps. Lando Norris, on the other hand, completed 84 laps and finished P16, while Oscar Piastri's 72 laps placed him 19th. These results highlight the variability in track conditions and strategies employed during the session. McLaren's willingness to innovate, even within the constraints of the current regulations, underscores their commitment to remaining a dominant force in Formula One. Their approach to 2025 will be closely watched as they aim to build on their recent successes. The 2024 postseason tire test provided valuable insights into the state of the grid heading into 2025. Carlos Sainz's standout performance for Williams, Nico Hülkenberg's enduring brilliance, and the emergence of rookies like Kimi Antonelli were among the highlights. Red Bull faces tough decisions regarding its driver lineup, while Lewis Hamilton's absence raises questions about his transition to Ferrari. McLaren's bold plans for 2025 add another layer of intrigue to what promises to be an exciting season.